Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Stardew Valley 1.4 here on your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. On today's episode, we are starting off the third week of the summer season. Now, unfortunately, there are no birthdays, but on the next couple of episodes, we're gonna have both Sam and Demetrius, so we're gonna have to pick up something nice for them. So let's take a look, since we don't have any birthdays and we will not have to chase after some of the village NPCs, what can be done at the farm. So the weather tomorrow will be sunny. The luck is good. And what's living off the land? I know it's hard, but stop worrying so much about your horse. You can leave them anywhere and they'll make their way back home. Now, when it comes to horses, they are great, don't get me wrong, especially if you mix them with the coffee, and I think you can even equip a hat to your horse. Unfortunately, due to the layout which I have here at the farm, I just don't think I'm gonna be constructing these stables. I'm not really sure where I would squeeze them, and thanks to the coffee itself, I really don't see the point of me getting it. So, for some of the viewers out there, I'm gonna have to apologize, but probably this is not the best channel when it comes to you expecting the farmer to have a horse. Usually I tend to do the horse. It can be really useful, especially if you are running into bad luck. Like, for example, you were missing out on the traveling merchant who can offer you coffee, or you do not get the coffee when you kill the small little specks of dust in the level 40 and below in the icy parts of the mines. So we're gonna harvest at least all the crops that are available to us. It's a lot of coffee, lots of hops, and this makes me think that we should definitely go and check what's in the mailbox. So, dear farmer, I'd like to give my wife a star fruit for our anniversary. You are growing any on your farm? If you brought me one, I'd be very grateful, Kent. Okay, Kent, we're gonna hook you up with some star fruit. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if the star fruit in either the greenhouse or outside here is ready to be harvested, and I'm not sure if I have any star fruit at the shed that is not of the silver or gold star quality. So I would probably rather give Kent one of the base quality star fruit. It's not that I'm cheap. Okay, I'm cheap. I don't want to spend the better quality on Kent, because only thing which we would get for that is basically friendship points. So I'm gonna probably hold out on Kent for a while. And yeah, as I thought, the star fruit is still growing. So potentially what I can do is check around the farm, and since it's a lucky day, I want to do one thing. I still want to plant or place a lot of preserve jars inside of the shed, and we still have room left. But unfortunately, what we do not have, I believe, is rocks. So we're gonna have to go into either the skull caverns or into the mines to get us some building material. And since we are talking about the shed, how about we go and take a look inside of this one? Oh, okay. Some stuff is ready to be picked up, which is awesome. I don't have that many valuable artisanal items currently on me, so hopefully I will be able to brew something that will be able to be sold. I cannot believe I missed that keg, but okay. And let's switch it to some coffee, because we are gonna be burning through our reserves too. Okay, that should be it for now. Let's go with the more pale ale. We're gonna drop off whatever we do not require. Yeah, so I have 80 gold ones and 87 silver star ones, so I'm gonna probably hold on to these. And yeah, sorry, Kent. I'm just gonna have to give you the base quality one when we get to it. We have 15 pieces of starfruit wine, which is really great. So far, we have 26. I'm gonna try to hold on to that as well. Let's ditch the coffee, if I can. The hot peppers and the tomatoes will be sold. The iron and stone will be dropped off. Should be able to put something into the preserve jars. Let's go with some strawberries here. It's getting more and more difficult for me to make sure that I don't miss out on something to be restocked, but we should be okay for now. So let's go pick up whatever is in the greenhouse, probably too. Or I can wait up. The trees are gonna just keep on building up the fruit until we reach the third day. After that, you will start to actually lose harvests. Okay, we have unfortunately only 3 pieces of row. That's not the most optimal. Let's pop at least the base coffee. Oh, cool. The iron and the copper is all done, so we are gonna be able to brew a whole lot of stuff with additional kegs that we will be able to create. Question is if I have sufficient amount of the oak resin to do so. Now, fortunately, I don't have to milk the cows or goats anymore because I have the auto collector thing installed from Marnie, and that shindig actually did cost me like 50,000 gold. So that was actually an investment quite well spent. We're gonna have to turn these into additional truffle oil. This will go over there. Let's go pick up the eggs and try to make some mayo, and I'll talk to you once this is done. And if we have the time, I'm gonna try to go into those skull caverns. I'm gonna have to take a look also at what's our current status or count for the starfruit seeds, because I mean, sure, we are reaching the second part of the season, but still 13 days is what's the regular growing period for the crop, but with the deluxe speed grow it's only 11, so I'm not really sure if we will be able to squeeze in a few more harvests, but I will try to pull off some miracle. Okay, so we have cheese being turned to mayo, milk being changed to cheese, truffles to truffle oil. I'm carrying around a lot of junk, so let's go ditch it. Sell whatever we can, put whatever we can to good use. Close the gate so that we don't have chickens amongst our coffee, or they'll be hooked up on the coffee beans, and that's gonna be one difficult chicken to catch. Well, yeah, and we still have for Dimitrius that pesky pufferfish. Spicy eel would be great for the skull cavern. Yeah, so I have only 52 stones, so the problem is if I want to make some preserve jars, I require 40 pieces for each of them. I have a lot of wood. We should be able to smelt more copper and iron if required. Only 4 iridium bars. Yeah, we definitely need to go and try and grab some stone at the mines, so this is gonna burn through my entire iron reserve, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But hopefully we will be able to recover it at the Skull Caverns. And since I want to go there, I should ditch whatever I do not require currently. So let's drop... these things. We're gonna turn the coffee into something more usable. As we have the triple shot espressos. And we have only 55 pieces of star fruit, so that will definitely not do. We are sitting on 159,695 gold, so we should be definitely able to turn that into some amount of star fruit seeds, especially for the purposes of making something amazing. Out of them. Even if the season will pass, we still have the access to the greenhouse, and it will take me quite a long time to turn all the ancient fruit seeds, which we currently are capable of producing, into more ancient fruit crops. And this is just a slow process overall, so consider checking out the channel or the playthrough, or subscribing so you know when those episodes will be dropped on the channel. Okay, do we need something else for nourishment? I think at least something would be good. So how about we grab some of those salmon berries or blackberries or something else? Yeah, this will do. We're gonna ditch the melon seeds and let's go into the Skull Cavern. I mean, you're still supposed to reach level 100. Like that's gonna happen. Now seriously, there are various ways for us to try and get it done, but I just don't have those damn scrolls in order to interact with the dwarf and get my hands on the explosives from him in return or in exchange for money. I still have to craft my own explosives, which is killing me. Okay, so let's go grab from Sandy something. $100 will, I think, do because we have 55 of them, plus any base quality starfruit will be turned into more starfruit seeds. And I will also need to buy some deluxe speed grow too, because when we will reach the fall season, I'm gonna have to replant or hoe the land and apply the speed grow yet again, so I cannot just spend all of my money right now, fortunately. I mean, I can, but it's gonna be really stupid of me, so let's just try something else instead. I just realized I could have potentially tried to make like a lucky lunch, but oh, what the heck, we have 2 spicy eels, right? Let's see how far can we get with them. Straight away, we have a lot of slimes here. Actually, kind of surprised there are no serpents, but I'm gonna have to start stacking up some of the rocks in my inventory, because if we come across one of the Pepper Rex levels, or one of those other levels where we need to clear every enemy, without the possibility to build staircases, that's gonna be kind of difficult. So I'm gonna have to burn a lot of time until I come across a lovely shaft here. And I hope this will not be another one of those episodes where I will have to make a montage of me saying the word shaft. If you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, seriously, check out the playlist. One of the previous episodes did have me say that quite a lot. Okay, level 8, and we have came across our first iridium node. Wow. I mean, don't get me wrong, in the 1.3 version, I actually managed to find iridium node in level 2, so And I even left a clip of that in one of the episodes, so even more reasons for you to check out the channel, or at least the playlist for the Stardew Valley 1.4. I did manage to cover the game during the 1.3 version, but I never had the opportunity to cover anywhere beyond the summer season. So therefore, if you really want to see something fun, then check out the 1.4 version, because we are covering the second year here. So if you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome. There's plenty of fun content here on the channel, at least I think it is. Based on the overall feedback for some of the content which I keep uploading. I hope you wouldn't lie to me. Wink wink. Okay, red mushroom, awesome. This is a great forageable thing. Sells for quite a lot of cash. I still don't understand why I cannot kill the damn bugs. Thank you for the ladder. Kind of happy I managed to kill you. Okay, so let's see if we can clear out levels. Ooh, another one. Ooh, a serpent. Please give me another spicy eel. Okay, such luck. Please grab the gold. Therefore, if we come across some mummies, I'm gonna hope that we are gonna be able to off them and grab some solar essence so that I can create those pesky mega bombs. I know I was able to grab them back at the farm, but I mean, what's the point? I'm gonna start putting down some of the explosives. We're gonna take the express lane. Wow, another 6 levels. Okay, kind of impressed. There's some iron here. I definitely want to grab that because I have burned through my entire reserve. Let's eat the cactus fruit. I think we have plenty of it back at the farm, and the cactus fruit wine is not that valuable, surprisingly enough. Things like the crystal fruit wine is probably even of a better value and much easier to come across at certain occasions. And holy fuck, look at all these mummies. Wow, and look at all this gold. What the heck is going on? Really wish I had the opportunity to take a snapshot of this level. Seriously, look at all this gold. Let's go with the lower one over here. I hope the upper one wouldn't give me like 15 levels or so. I know I hear the serpent and I see the ladder, but I also see the iron, and I want to grab the iron. Let's grab the aquamarine, therefore we might become better friends with like Emily or Abigail. And I see the ladder, so I'm gonna grab this one. Ooh, that's the second iridium, and it's actually iridium. Okay. Come on, shoo. Is there anything of value here? So far, I'm super lucky coming across emeralds. I hear another serpent. Let's go into the defensive mode. Fortunately, only void essence so far. Really hoping they're gonna drop something valuable like explosives or God knows what else they can drop. Level 33, at least we are grabbing some rocks. I would really hate to go to Robin, for example, to purchase more, but it might have to come to it if we will be too damn desperate. Okay, I'm gonna have to eat some of this in order to not die, and I see the iridium, so let's go fetch that at least. I'm gonna have to check if it's not the iridium crab, but I'm actually feeling kind of optimistic because it's not even on the sand, but it is unfortunately iridium crab, so let's leave that alone. Woof, okay, this is gonna be tricky. Small level, lots of large slimes. Luckily, the explosives managed to deal with it. Okay, that's another freaking iridium crab. You gotta be kidding me. Come on, work with me. Okay, let's go grab these things. Words can be given to Marnie, Aquamarine to Emily. Wow, 15 levels. And this is actually iridium. So that's double the impressive thing about this level. Let's at least break apart the large rock. Wow, okay, we are below level 50 and it's before 8 PM, so call me impressed. I'm gonna crack open this rock. Some iron. I see a lot of iridium, but also iridium bat. Shoot. Go away. You're gonna at least drop me some iridium because this is iridium crab most definitely. Wow, prismatic shard. Call me impressed. And I did not even check here if these are not iridium crabs. I'm kind of getting too damn irresponsible. You know what, let's eat the cave carrot, so free up some space. I see the iridium bat, so I want to see if he will drop something of a value too. Because one of his friends has dropped a freaking mega bomb when we offed him. And if I get touched again, I'm gonna be dead. Ooh, energy tonic. Do I want to pop that? Okay, with 3 points of HP left, I really need to be careful here. Because if I'm gonna die now, that's gonna be horrible. Especially because I'm such a terrible person. I would probably restart the day and just try to re-record the episode, which on itself kills a whole lot of time, and I usually have to do the recording during the evenings because otherwise I just don't have other time. Can't you like come at the same time and then let me clear out the level in peace? Okay, I'm gonna pop the second one here. I hope I won't regret that. We're gonna leave with some stupid amount of iridium, surprisingly enough. And, okay, I kind of really do not regret cracking open those boxes, but I'm not gonna stick around for too much longer because we are gonna get surrounded soon. And this is exactly what I was afraid of, and I really don't want to waste time here. So that means we already have the dinosaur egg for the farm. Let's drop the tonic, let's put this, let's go like this, and another emerald. I should pop the mega explosive somewhere around here. But where are you going? Don't you want to dance with me? Come on. With your void essence, I want something of a value. Another bomb, another useful thing, something that will help me clear out the mines at a faster rate, like spicy eel. Now, if you want to be making any dishes regarding eels, you're gonna have to befriend George. He will give you 2 recipes, all connected to the eels themselves. So, A, you're gonna have to know when to catch eels, or put your eels into one of the fish ponds so that you can have access to them. And holy fudge, there's an iridium bar here from the slime. I cannot actually believe that is a drop, but it did happen. So, let's grab everything we can. Finally, you have dropped some explosives. Okay, I have to be careful here not to die. Would really hurt my run. Let's go and eat some of these salmon berries. Gonna heal us up. I'm gonna probably have to keep the energy tonic for like a last ditch resort in case my HP would get into such a bad state I would not be able to do anything else regarding it. And I really don't want to mess around with this line here, but I'm gonna have to off him. Or her. We don't discriminate here. And unfortunately, it's gonna be midnight soon, so I'm gonna have to leave the place. I'm not really sure how much further I'm gonna get in the mines. Even with the luck, I mean, I did manage to get, and hopefully we'll get to at least like level 60 or so. There's even more iridium. Surprisingly enough, we did not come across too many levels, which would provide me with, okay, you are just on my nerves. We did not come across like too many levels with mummies or so this is kind of awkward. We definitely want to keep the slime, the life elixir even. Wow, we have picked up some super cool stuff on this run. Just thinking, what do I want to ditch in order to grab, whatever the craft cakes. Okay, there's an iridium bat, and somehow I have switched from sword to pickaxe. Always a good thing that can happen. Really don't want to grab the geode right now. There's a shaft. We're gonna take that. 5 levels. Welcome to level 63. And unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to call it a day. I did manage to pick up 200 pieces of stone, but that is not sufficient for what I'm hoping to do. That's unfortunately iridium crap, so let's try to at least break down one of these rocks. We are gonna leave the mines. We're gonna run home. We're gonna sell whatever we can. I know I did not load in that many things. I mean, we were fortunate enough to have at least a harvest of some tomatoes, hot peppers, and other things, but I'm not gonna be selling most of the items which I picked up. I can try to sell some of it, but yeah, okay, let's do 1, 2, 1, 1, or let's keep this. Keeping solar essence. We can definitely sell the prismatic shard, but I highly do not recommend it. I think prismatic shard is set up so that if you give it as a gift to any of the villagers, they will be happy with this. I'm gonna probably have to double check this for you, but you might see some screen for that thanks to the power of editing the footage, but other than that, yeah, I'm gonna hold on to that. So let's just ditch whatever we can. Whatever has any sort of value here. Hardwood, batteries, static shard I apparently have to keep somewhere else. The explosives and all the other funky stuff will have to be kept over here. Oh yeah, the piece of cloth can be moved here. Did not get that many Omni Geodes. I really think I might consider going and trying the vendor at the deserts to see how much money can we potentially get, or what valuable things can we get out of those treasure chests that we should be able to exchange in return for the Omni Geodes. I haven't tried that on the channel as of yet, so it might be something usable, who knows. Grab you, let's put you in here, let's grab you, let's put you in here. We're gonna read the note. There are only few older bachelors in town, and none of them are perfect. Harvey is really anxious and weak, but I know he would make a loyal and devout husband. He likes coffee and pickles. Elliot is a bit foppish? Toppish? Oh, foppish. And melodramatic, but he does have a nice chin. He likes crab cakes and pomegranates. Who the heck wrote this stuff? Shane is messy and antisocial, but I think he His rough exterior is a defense mechanism, insulting his softness from the world. Or in Wow, I should really stop reading this if I cannot even pronounce the words correctly. Insulating his softness from the world. Okay, so I do apologize for this, but this is another video or another list of items of what certain NPCs do enjoy. Let's go drop off you and you. So now we have 155 of these. We have 168 of the deluxe speed girl. And we're gonna go and sleep. Let's take a look at the reward here. And I'm actually considering building the second shed, so that we can then put in the upgrade and we can start to fill it up with more kegs. Okay, so blueberries, corn, tomatoes, hot peppers, one red mushroom, some rare minerals. Really nice, really nice. Let's go into the second day to see how it turns out. Okay, so welcome to the 16th of summer. Like I said, next few episodes we're gonna have some birthdays. I'm gonna have to pick up something for Sam and Demetrius. Also, if I want to give Demetrius the puffer fish, I better do it somewhere now, because yeah, if I do it on his birthday, that's not gonna be good. And I'm talking about this request here from him. Let's go take a look at the TV. Okay, wow, we're gonna have actually a lightning storm on the next episode, so hopefully plenty of battery packs. And another lucky day. I'm not really sure if we will, however, go this time into the mines, to be perfectly honest. Let's drop off the crab cakes. I really don't need to carry them around. I'm gonna have to pick up more coffee in order to make more triple shot espressos. And I really need to ditch the explosives, because if I drop those on accident, then that's gonna be a whole lot of mess to deal with. Why do I keep the prismatic shards? Okay, let's take a look. Dear James, I was conducting a field study the other day and I found this specimen. I hope you find it as interesting as I do. Demetrius, thank you for the brem. We have something to sell compared to the poppy honey, which will sell greatly too. And I don't know why I keep holding the cup of the triple shot espresso instead of drinking it. I'm gonna also have to be careful around those two star fruits that have popped up. I would really hate to, by accident, pick them up. I'm gonna probably try to wait for the other crops to reach their full maturity. Let's drink the shot of the espresso now. I'm gonna have to go and grab the rest of my gear from one of the chests. By the bus stop, we did have a couple of maple syrups that were done. Potentially getting some more beehives would not be an issue, but like I said, I would love to get another construction going. But it's Tuesday, so I cannot guarantee that Robin will not be at the gears working her tushy out. We're gonna have to check on her, but we'll see. We still have hopefully some time before she would leave the shop. Let's go grab all of this. Ooh, and the coffee is finally ready here inside of the greenhouse. So when the coffee will wither outside, we're gonna have at least some small supply of our coffee beans. Other than that, the next sweet gemberries and ancient fruit is growing, so hopefully in like 200 episodes we're gonna see that reach the full maturity, because it took me quite a while to actually start utilizing the pesky greenhouse. I'll talk to you after I check on something. Okay, sorry for that. You know how it goes. Phone calls, family, obligations, things that ruin your joy of watching me play through this magnificent game. Which reminds me that basically on the next episode we're gonna have a lot of wheat ready to be harvested because it's gonna be the 4th day that it's gonna rain throughout the season. So I'm not really sure what are the possibilities that we are gonna get 4 more rainy days throughout the end of the season itself, which raises the question if I should do one more batch like that, but probably I will. And we still have like the fall season, so I should not be that much worried about this. Let's just say high five, poof five, let's drop off the cheese, the mayo, the truffle oil. We are missing 1 truffle still in order to make more fun stuff. And I'm gonna just harvest all the eggs, or pick up all the eggs, all the milk, and I'll talk to you once that has been finished. Okay, so surprisingly enough, I had plenty of milk from the previous milkings, so we should be okay. We're getting even more truffles, so good to know. We really need to get eventually the second barn to the... we actually have the deluxe version. Which means we can pick up more piggies. So we really need to put in the order for that second shed. But since it's 11:20, I'm not really sure if Robin will be actually at home. So not really sure how much stuff do we have or resources in order to have the second shed constructed. I like the look of this. This is good. This is the good stuff. Okay, so I'm just gonna pick this all up and I'll talk to you after. Okay, so we have 1 aged octopus, 16 blueberry jelly, 3 pomegranate, 8 peach wines, 22 pale ale, 5 strawberry jelly, 2 cranberry, 2 sea cucumber, 1 aged salmon. Which makes me think that I'm gonna get rid of all the roe which I was able to pick up now. Also, we should have some more row potentially, but I'm just gonna most likely drop all the apples and stuff into the preserve jars. That would be 4 pomegranates. The apricots are least valuable, so we're not gonna actually put them in there. So let's instead go with the hops and grab some more pale ale, because we are gonna be selling a lot of this stuff in order to pay for some of the things which would be really great to get done. Let's get some coffee brewing too. Really sure how much more coffee can I potentially store inside here. Cactus is doing fine, but this will need to be placed over here. Let's grab the pale ale that's gonna be all sold. Mushrooms will be sold as well. We have some blueberries here, even more coffee that can be picked up. So that is amazing. Seriously, it's 1:40. What are the chances Robin should be back home from her workout session? Really hope I would be able to find her there, but there are no guarantees. And with Marnie also participating in the weekly workout sessions, I'm not sure if I can get my piggies too. So I might be forced to sell a whole lot of things, and on the next episode, potentially, we will have to get the construction going. There are no upcoming events, so Robin will not be distracting from fulfilling her duties, and she should therefore do all the work without any breaks in between. A lava row eel can be placed in here since we have no more room. Theoretically speaking, I can separate the shed in half, have here rest of the preserve jars, and here put like another chest, but we'll just see how things turns out. And we will drink one more coffee. Sell whatever we can. Let's go make some more triple shot stuff. Okay, so where's my gear? We have even more row over here, so I definitely am gonna have to move that eventually down there. But first, let's at least clean up the gear. This can go to Demetrius. This is for energy. This is for us to be hopped up on caffeine. When it comes to the resources, this and this, I really don't know if Robin will be at home, so this is kind of a gamble. But the 2 stacks of wood and stone should not take up that much inventory space. We still need to pick up the maple syrup and the sap from the bus stop. Yeah, you see Robin is not here because Tuesday and all that. Demetrius, however, since we are here, it would be great to ditch the pufferfish. Looks like only Sebastian is at home. I'm hoping that Demetrius is either by the lake or that he is down by the community center. The high concentration of fish has disappeared, unfortunately, as the fish saw me coming with the iridium rod. Okay, bad joke, I know. Okay, that is one of the family members, but not the one that I'm looking for. Let's see if Demetrius is hanging around here. Beautiful. Don't you dare eat the pufferfish. So that is a research for 1,000 points or 1,000 gold finished. And this means that Marnie will also not be at her shop. Also, it's gonna be 5 p.m., so I can forget about it. So let's do this. Let's go and... is Alex selling some ice cream? Unfortunately, it's too late. Next day he will not be selling ice cream because there's gonna be a lightning storm, or on the next episode, should I say. So we cannot befriend Penny, Jasmine, and Vincent. It would be then too damn easy. Let's just make sure we don't give the bait to Willie. He's not fond of it, despite the fact that he is selling it. And his failed experiments with crabs tend to fill his house with quite a lot of critters every now and then. Okay, there's actually a whole lot of stuff washed out here at the beach. Good to know that you hang out at here. It's gonna at least give me some idea for next episode where I should be looking for you. I'm gonna go by Leah's home to look for or see what's inside of the crab pots there. Still need to go through 10 of them. And I still somehow have some bait left. What else should I theoretically try to do is put some... Either I'm gonna make the preserve jars, Or I'm gonna try to smelt some iridium. So I'm gonna have to probably like separate some of the coal and see what can be done with the 40 pieces of stone that I require for each of the pesky preserve jars to be made. This can kind of chew through my reserve quite fast. Also, not really sure how many I will be able to make. I mean, 269, it's not that much. So 6 should be doable if we have the coal for that. But also if I make 6 preserve jars and then I just wanna make some smelting, I'm not really sure if I will be able to pull that all off. Let's go grab whatever is in the secret woods since we are here. On the last day I did not manage to go into the mushroom cave because I was in the skull cavern, unfortunately. Burn for the risotto, awesome. But yeah, I'm thinking this might be it for the rest of the episode. If you do enjoy what I like here, consider subscribing or giving it a like. This way more people might come across my content. I publish videos on a weekly basis, so you will have always something fun to watch. I do all sorts of things from playthroughs to tips to early in-game reviews to discussions. So there's always something fun. It's just that I'm working with fairly limited hardware, so hopefully one day I will be able to improve. And yeah, I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day. Hopefully you did enjoy the episode. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section, and I will try to get back to you at my earliest convenience. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.